Hi everyone, welcome to Go Classes. In this session, we have with us Shreya Debnath, who secured All India Rank 36 in PGEE Computer Science 2026. Shreya prepared with full-time job, and this was her first attempt. First attempt for GATE Computer Science, first attempt for PGEE, and in the first attempt, she cracked PGEE 2026 with All India Rank 36. So, Shreya, congratulations to you and thank you for joining us in this session.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for calling me.
So, Shreya, please briefly introduce yourself. Introduction.
Sure, sir. Hello, everyone. My name is Shreya Debnath. I am from Polta, West Bengal. I recently completed my BTech from Computer Science and Engineering from MITS Gwalior. My I secured AIR 36 in PGEE, and my GATE CSE rank was 3781. Yeah.
So, Shreya, when did you complete your BTech and from which college?
I completed my BTech in 2025, and I did it from Madhav Institute of Technology and Science. It's in Gwalior, Madhya Pradesh.
Okay.
And
You are from Kolkata, but your BTech college was Madhav Institute.
of Technology and Science from Gwalior, yeah.
Okay. If I remember correctly, I visited that college, I think last year, and I and Sachin were there. So they invited us for a GATE seminar. So, do you know about it?
Actually, so that year we were not going to the college that much because it was our placement time. But yeah, we have heard about it, and we also saw a poster in our college, and we were like, oh, like now we are going, and now they are coming to our college, and we will miss this chance to meet them. But
Yes,
yeah, it
actually,
was.
yes, it was, I think, 2025, I think May, June, July, sometime. So around before May actually. But the point is, in the early months of 2025, we visited. I and Sachin, we both visited the Madhav Institute of Technology, Gwalior. So, Shreya, congratulations to you. And what was your GATE Computer Science rank and score?
My score was 579, and AIR is 3781. It
Okay.
was not what I expected. It was far below it actually because of my silly mistakes mostly. But yeah,
So you prepared for the GATE Computer Science with full-time job. You are right now in the job, right?
yeah. I'm right now working in Accenture.
Okay. So you started your job immediately after your BTech was over in 2025?
Yeah, actually, our placements got over, and I got placed in Accenture. So after I joined in Accenture in October 2025. So it was almost after I completed my BTech. Like I got 3 months of break. And also before that, I did an internship in Accenture because in our college, it was like the eighth semester, either we have to do an internship or we have to go for a project. So since most of us got placed in Accenture, so Accenture themselves provided this facility that they selected some top 100 students for internship, and it was 4 months of internship. The starting 2 months was virtual, which was in the month of February and March. So in that month, I was able to start my grade gate preparation because it was online, so it was not bothering me that much. But in the month of April and May, we have to physically report to our locations. So I got Bangalore location. So in those 2 months, my preparation journey was not that much good because I have to go to the office every day except for the weekend. So that 2 months hampered my journey. Rest I was able to do along with my job. Yeah.
Okay. So with final year or with third year, did you appear for the GATE CS exam?
Actually, yeah, I appeared once before also, but it was like I didn't prepare much. It was like last month only I prepared. I just watched the revision lectures in YouTube and uh, tried solving PYQs. But it was like because my college friends were also giving, so under their influence, I felt like I should also appear for this exam. Let's give it a try, how this exam is. So I tried to give the exam. Sorry, I gave the exam, and then in 2025 I got set 2, which was the toughest set from both. And it was like, first of all, I didn't do much preparation, and I also got the toughest set, so it made me a bit anxious during the exam. But I was like, anyway, I didn't prepare much, so I couldn't judge that much. But yeah, it was pretty exciting to study for that. So the last month when I studied, actually, like many, I think almost all the subjects are from our BTech syllabus only. So it was not that much tough for me, but still the gate level is quite high, and you need to prepare extra. Like you have to give extra time for quizzes, test series, and all, which I didn't do at that time. So because of that also, I felt like if I could have covered more topics, then I could have done more well, because there were many easy questions also which I was not able to do because I didn't prepare those topics. So later on I felt like, no, I should give it a serious try. So then I decided to give this 2026 gate 2026, and yeah, I appeared for that.
So without preparation, you attempted GATE CS 2025, and do you recall what were your marks or rank?
I think I got 32 marks. I got qualified, but it was 32 marks, and rank, I don't remember. I think, no, I think 9,000. No, 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 no. Yeah, maybe around that. Actually, I don't remember the rank, but the marks, it was 32
Okay,
or something. Yeah. So,
okay. So after February 2025, you decided to prepare for the GATE CS.
yeah,
Okay, and you are saying that for the first 2 months, March, April, for those 2 months, you studied for the GATE because your intensive was basically online. So
yeah,
you studied for the GATE, and then in the next 2 months, May, June, in those 2 months, you were not able to study for GATE CS because your intensive was offline, and you were you went to Bangalore, right?
yeah.
Okay, and then after the intensive was over, then your job in the Accenture, your job started in October. So in those, I can say you had almost maybe 3 to 4 months free. So did you utilize them for the GATE CS preparation?
Yeah, I really utilized those months because that time I was totally free. So I watched your summary lectures, your discrete mathematics summary lecture, and then for DBMS, I watched your SQL playlist for summary lecture. And it really helped me a lot because the way you explained the concept, even in those summary lecture, it was like, it really helped me understand those concepts very deeply. So, and also I took the Go classes quizzes plus test series combo. So after I was finishing the topics from the summary lecture, I tried to give them. And since actually I was also in the pressure that I have to complete as much as syllabus possible before my job starts, because I was not sure that whether I will be able to prepare like this after my job starts or not. So I was firstly focusing on completing all the lectures, and side by side I tried giving some quizzes as well, and like did their analysis. And later, yeah, like this I utilized my time.
Okay, okay. So by the month of October, when your job started, so by that time, how much percentage syllabus you had covered?
By the time I joined my, actually, I was left with the DBMS, Computer Networks Operating System. Yeah, only these three. Or for some topics from some, like in TOC, that decidability topic was left for me, like that. Otherwise, I covered, I tried to cover most of the other topics before going to my job. And yeah, these were the main subjects I remember I was left with: the DBMS, Computer Networks Operating System, and
Okay,
TOC, that decidability topic. Yeah. That
okay.
also I referred from your summary lectures only later.
Yes, we have a decidability playlist on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So students can search on YouTube. You can search Go Classes Decidability. A playlist will show. You can watch it. That is basically kind of a compact course of decidability. You can watch it. So, Shreya, with job from October onwards till the GATE CS 2026 exam, with job, how much you were able to prepare every day? How much time were you able to, dedicate for the GATE preparation?
With the job initially, when I came to, actually my job is also in Bangalore only. So when I came here, the first few days I was busy because they used to call us for laptop collection or like that. So in those days I was not able to do much, but still, actually it's very funny thing. Like while I was traveling, I used to keep my lectures on in my phone, and then I used to see them even when I'm sitting there like in the lecture hall, when they are taking time to arrange all these things, I used to open notes in my phone and somehow try to read, because this is how I will get time, because I know that if I don't do now, later on maybe I don't get that much time. So like this I used to do, and I was able to study for 8 to 9 hours every day. Why? Because we were freshers, so we were not given that much task after we joined, and also I was in bench for like 2 3 months. Actually, I was like so happy because I was in bench for till the month of January. So it was like okay, I'm okay with having it, because it really gave me time to prepare for my gate, because at that moment we were supposed to do the test series also, the 3 hour test series, and then your AIMTs also started. So that also I was giving side by side, and also my some topics were left, my revision was left. So there were many things for me to do. So that's why I have to plan everything out. And also I joined a server. It was made by Sujal, and there also it helped me a lot, because everybody was talking about studies, and also it motivated me a lot during that time, because it was really hard to, because there was a constant pressure in my head that I actually wanted this to be my serious attempt, and I was not able to do that because of this job thing came in between, and travel thing came in between. So I was constantly like feeling whether I will be able to do or not, whether I will miss this chance or not. I was constantly thinking, but seeing those servers, and also we were part of this YPT where there are we on the timer, and we see everybody else also turning on the timer and how much they are studying those hours. So it gives us a motivation that we should also try to reach that till that hour. Like people were studying 11 12 hours daily, so it really helped me. Like I used to push myself that no, Shreya, you can study. So like that, I someday touched 11 12 hours also. Like when there was holiday or when there was no task for me to do in my job, and rest I was able to go till 8 9 hours daily. Yeah.
Okay, okay, Shreya. So I will share this with Sujal also. So Sujal's Discord server, many toppers actually they talk about Sujal's Discord server. I think it is full now. I think. Okay.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think it's full. Yeah, I don't have an idea. Yeah.
Yes. So Shreya, now you attempted the GATE CS 2026 exam and you secured all India rank 3781.
Yeah.
When did you make your mind to prepare for the PGEE? What was the moment? What was the date after the GATE CS exam? How many days did you pass before starting your PGW preparation? Please tell us about your mindset immediately after the GATE CS 2026 exam.
As actually the day I gave my exam and I came out from the hall, I was holding my tears back because it was very bad. Like I knew that I really messed it up, and I came to my parents and they were like, oh, they got tense looking at my face, because I really was holding my tears because I want to cry so hard. It was like I thought that I will able to do that, but I didn't do. And but at that point, I was expecting my marks to be around like 50 to 60. But later on, when the response sheet came and we checked, it was lesser than that. And I was totally broken. I was like, shit, I really messed it up. But then I got to know about this PGEE before appearing for GATE itself, because I kept it as an option, because I was knowing if I somehow miss this GATE attempt, then what all other option I have. Then I got to know about this PGEE via my friend. So he only said that this is also an option, and the college is very nice because in terms of placement also, and coding culture is amazing over there. So I was like, okay, I will keep that as an option. And when my gate got spoiled actually, so I took around 2-3 weeks of break. And then later on, I started my serious preparation from March beginning. I also appeared for Bark exam actually. So so it was same syllabus only in Bark. They used to keep lesser top subjects, but it was around same. So both the preparation was common. So I started my preparation for IIIT Hyderabad PGE exam. And I was like, I actually in my gate I did one mistake, which was the major one, is that I gave the full length mocks and also I appeared for the AIMTs, but I was not able to complete the analysis of all mocks. Like there were many, I think 2-3 mocks left, uh, and I didn't do the analysis properly. I didn't actually did the analysis. So I made up my mind that this time I took your PGEE test series, the GO Classes test series, and I made up my mind that I will complete all those test series. But later on, I felt that I may not be able to complete the full, but I tried giving 16 mocks total. So I did the analysis of all those mocks. I did timely analysis. I made a note in which I used to write every answers for the questions I was not able to solve. So I used to properly write them down. I used to highlight them, the points which are important, so that when I revise those notes, then I will quickly remember that what was my actual mistake and or why was not able to solve that question. So I also revised that note, which I didn't do for my gate preparation. In gate preparation, I didn't revise my analysis notes. So, but this time I did the revision also, and I was really dependent on these mocks for my aptitude preparation, because apart from these mocks, I tried referring the cat playlist from top rankers. It's there in YouTube. It's a full playlist. I referred them because everybody was saying that it will be helpful if you prepare from there. And also I solved some gate PYQs also of certain aptitude topics like probability, ratio, proportion, speed and time, and all. So yeah, this is how I started my preparation.
So this is really incredible, Shreya. One suggestion that you have given. What was the mistake you did during your GATE CS preparation, and how you rectified it during your PGW 2026 preparation? So I just want to mention it to the future aspirants that during the GATE CS 2026 preparation, Shreya is saying that the mistakes she made, that was not doing analysis of the mock test. She was attempting the mock test, she was attempting the all India mock test AIMTs, but she was not giving proper time to the analysis of the mock test, right, Shreya?
Yeah, means I did analysis of few mocks and I also made a note of separately. But later on, for the last 2-3 mocks, I was not able to do that because the time was already over.
Okay. And when you attempted the Go Classes PGW test series, so there were total 21 full length mock test in Go Classes PGW test series for 2026. And out of those 21 full length mock tests, Shreya attempted 16. But the important point is she did the proper analysis of all the 16 mock tests. What question went wrong? Why did it go wrong? Okay. So basically, she was doing the analysis, she was revising the analysis. So all these things, you can see, ultimately resulted in all India rank 36 in PGW 2026. So this is really incredible, Shreya. Knowing your mistakes and then immediately, rectifying them as soon as possible. So this is really incredible. Now, Shreya, so you attempted the 16 full length mock test of PGW, and what other things you did other than the gate syllabus revision? Okay, you prepared for the gate CS, so you might have revised your notes. Okay. And other than the gate preparation, what extra things you did for PGW? This is what many students want to know, right? So what extra things you did other than the gate preparation, gate CS preparation?
As I mentioned, I watched that cat playlist from Top Rankers. It's very good because the way he used to solve the questions, and actually he is more focused on giving short tricks of how to look the question and solve in your mind, because that's what we require in PGEE, because in 90 minutes you have to solve around 40 questions, and you have to properly you have to do the time management and all, because the PGEE is more focused for the aptitude part than the technical part. So that's why I referred that playlist. And also I tried watching, actually there is some extra maths topic also, which comes in PGEE. So for that, I tried revising 12th maths differential equation. I thought I will see the one shot or something, but actually in my attempt in PGEE, I don't think any such differential question came. Or it was very, like, I felt the math section was very easy because I solved every question. The all 10 question I was able to solve. And it was mostly from probability and from calculus. So I didn't feel that those extra topic hampered me anywhere. So actually, and also I didn't completely went through all those topics. Like there was convergence, the convergent divergence, and then differential order. There are many topics, so I tried watching those, but I was not able to complete it. But because I was more focused on aptitude part, and I was revising my technical part, because I know that if I revise my technical part properly, at least I can secure good marks in that, because I already did that in my gate preparation. And also I referred Sachin sir's that marathon series for linear algebra. It was really incredible. It really helped me a lot, because in my gate preparation also, I think some of my concepts from linear algebra were not cleared. But watching that marathon videos, it helped me a lot. So I watched that, and also I tried solving maths PYQs for calculus, and actually I tried solving other branch question also apart from CSE for maths. And in technical part, I was actually struggling with paging topic. Actually, I did it a lot of times, but still in the mock test, I was not able to solve some questions in time. So that's why I also referred that multi-level paging one shot from Sachin sir. And it also really helped me to clear my concept and to view the questions in a different angle. So I watched that, and it helped me a lot. And yeah, I was more focused on the analysis of mocks. I gave much time to that. I used to give 3 to 4 hours to that every day, and revision of the technical part. And for maths, as I said, the PYQs of all branches, you can see from the YouTube playlist also. There are playlists which solves those PYQs, so you can refer that if you want. And yeah, extra part I didn't do much in my attempt also. Yeah, in DBMS, I think there was one question from B plus tree. So that I want to tell everyone that in syllabus the indexing is not mentioned. It's only relational algebra and SQL, but they also sometimes give questions from indexing. And also I think it's better you go through all the topics of DBMS, because it will be helpful for you.
Okay, okay. This is really important thing that you mentioned, that in the PGEE computer science DBMS syllabus, you can see only relational algebra they have mentioned. But they asked questions from indexing B plus tree. So from those concepts too, they asked questions. So the future PGEE aspirants, you can, you know, revise those topics also. Okay, you have studied those topics for the gate preparation. Now you can just revise them also quickly. You can revise maybe one or two question you might find, or maybe you will not find, but you can quickly revise those topics also of DBMS. Okay, so Shreya, now let's come to your result of PGEE 2026 computer science. So do you have that scorecard in front of you? Because in the chat also many students are asking lots of doubts related to, marks, related to cutoff and all those things. So like, do you have that scorecard? They provide result or scorecard. Do you have that?
Actually, the scorecard I don't have, but I have taken the screenshot of my result. The cutoff of gate is given as the closing rank of round one. It's given as 85
Okay.
for
So what is,
CSE,
Shreya,
and
how many marks you scored in the PGW 2026 total? How many marks you scored
I scored 62.75 out
out
of
of
90.
90?
Yeah.
Okay. Out of 90, 62.75.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. And what is your rank? That is 36. Rank is 36. Okay.
Yeah.
So now there are, I think, four programs in IIIT Hyderabad. There is CSE, Computer Science, MTech CS, MTech CS IS. What is third one?
I think project PDM,
PDM.
project
Okay, okay.
management or
So in
something.
that, actually in that result it is written, I think, all the four. Let
It's
me
written
also.
CSE, CASE, and CSIS, PDM, and VLSI.
So let me also just quickly see. Okay, yes. So basically in IIIT Hyderabad for MTech, there are five different programs: MTech CS, MTech CASE, MTech CSIS, MTech PDM, MTech VLSI. Okay, and the let me tell you the cutoff. So the cutoff for MTech CS in the first round. This is I am talking about the first round. There will be multiple rounds, right, Shreya?
Yeah, yeah, 3 rounds.
Yes. Okay. So I am talking about the first round. So for MTech CS, rank 85. So if you got top 85 rank, then you will get MTech CS in IIIT Hyderabad. For CSIS, the cutoff is rank 112. For CASE, the cutoff is rank 16. For PDM, the cutoff is rank 156. And for VLSI, the cutoff is rank 25. So this is about the first round. Now Shreya got all India rank 36. So she is eligible, or I can say she can take admission in MTech CS, in MTech CSIS, in MTech PDM. So these are the programs that Shreya can enroll. Okay. So I think Shreya, the first choice might be computer science, right? MTech CS.
Yeah, yeah, yes, yes. It will be
Okay, okay.
CSE only.
Okay, okay. So this is about the cutoff. This is about the result of PGW 2026. Because in the chat also many students were asking what is the cutoff, what how many marks you got. So the marks that Shreya got, those are 62.75 out of 90. Okay. So these are the marks. Now, do you recall, Shreya, last year, or I can say in comparison with the PGW 2025, what do you think this year PGW 2026, it was easier or it was harder? And also about the sections, aptitude and technical part, which was harder. So do you recall, like, have you done that analysis?
Actually, I felt it was easy to moderate. Why? Because I was expecting the aptitude part will be more like it will be harder, or the questions it will take time to solve. But it was easy, and it was like most of the questions was based on normal concepts. Like I think I remember there was one second. There was one question which was directly formula based. So I felt the aptitude part was okay. I can say moderate. I will not say easy, but I will say moderate. And also, they actually gave the test in two sections. It was like aptitude section part one, part two. You can switch between those. It was not a different thing, but yeah, there were 5 questions in the first part, and then the second part, the remaining 35 questions were. So, and the passage was very easy. It was like you can, if you go through the passage, you can definitely answer those questions. But the passage format was not properly done. Like we have to scroll left and right also, and up and down also. So that part was a bit, I think, like it is a bit time based. You can say that you have to scroll up and down and this. But yeah, apart from that, the passage was easy. There were two passages in total, and the data interpretation question, it was also, I think, yeah, actually, I don't remember the questions properly, but yeah, the questions was moderate level for aptitude. And if I go to the technical part was same. It was moderate, and many questions were direct formula based. Like they asked the B plus tree, there is a formula for the block size that the key pointer plus record pointer size should be less than equal to block size. There is a one line formula, and that question came from directly that formula. And there was another question from TCP. Actually, I didn't revise that part. That's why I was not able to solve that question. But there is a alpha index concept. Actually, I don't remember that topic, but it was also directly formula based. But since I was not able to recall the formula, so I didn't solve that question. But I felt like if I know the formula, I could have done this question very easily. And then there was this very easy question from linked list. It asked about the time complexity for reversal. So yeah, I think from yeah, something like that they asked from linked list. It was very easy. So like that they asked sometimes very easy question also, and some questions were trickier. And like there was one SQL question which had five options, and the five options were so confusing because you have to go through each option to check whether they are correct or not. Since it was a MCQ test, so you have this surety that any one answer will be correct. But still, that was yeah, it was, but it was good. It was moderate. Technical also, I would say moderate, and aptitude also moderate. It was not that tough, yeah, for us. Yeah.
Okay. Just a small comparison, technical or aptitude, in which do you think you scored more?
Uh,
Because they don't provide marks for
yeah, yeah,
sections, right? You
yeah.
don't exactly remember how many marks you got in aptitude and how many marks you got in technical part. But do you have some idea that which part made, I can say, more difference in your total marks?
I think both equally because while I used to give my mocks, the Go classes mocks, I used to solve like around 20 to 25 questions only for aptitude part. Or sometimes less than 20 also have solved. So, and in technical, I used to go till 30 to 40 same. But in PGEE exam, I solved around 31 questions in aptitude out of 40, and in technical I solved 41 questions out of 50. So I think I did good in both the parts. Since the aptitude part, I think my aptitude part went well. I felt it was quite easy. Like after coming from the exam, I called my friend and I said the aptitude was so easy. Like I was expecting it to be very hard. I don't know why, because everybody was saying that they used to give good questions and they used to give question. So I don't, in my mind I was feeling like it will come hard, but it came so easy. Like I was able to do that. And the technical part was also mostly test your conceptual understanding of topics. If you're good at that, then you will definitely able to solve it. And there were some direct questions, as I said, from formula. So please revise your formula very well. And the math section was also very like moderate level. It was like it was not that tough. And if you know the concept, basic concept, like there were two questions from probability, and it was similar kind of. They only changed the data, and for one question it was different answer, for other it will be different answer because of the data. But it was the structure of the question was almost same. So yeah, I felt both the part I did pretty good.
Okay, okay, Shreya. And one important thing for the future sorry, for the future PGW aspirants. So as Shreya is saying that many questions there were formula based. Okay, so do go through the formulas, the results, the theorems, the tables. Okay, do go through them for the PGW preparation. Okay, so don't miss them, because many questions you will find which are formula based. Of course, there are trickier questions also, but
Yeah.
as Shreya is saying that the formulas, if you remember, then some questions you will be able to solve very quickly. Okay, so Shreya, you got 62.75 marks in the actual PGW 2026 paper, total out of 90. Now, in the Go classes PGW mock test, total 16 full length mock test you attempted. What were your marks? Lowest, highest, and the flow? Do you remember? Like, you can let us know.
It's very like actually after giving 16 marks, I was like, I don't think I will be able to give PGW because my highest marks was 53 and my lowest marks was 30. It was below. I think once I got below 30 also, because after there was one mock, it was very tough, I felt. So in that, I got very bad marks, and usually I used to get between 30 to 40, or sometimes, yeah, more like 30 to 50, I would say, because I've got 45, 46, 48 also. This was my maximum marks, and one time I got 53 marks. So after that, I used to feel like I don't think I will be able to do this PGEE because I'm not able to get good marks. I don't know why this used to run in my mind, but I used to constantly remind myself that this is just a preparation, and it doesn't define that how I will perform in the main exam. And I totally used to take this series as a learning journey, like why I did this mistake, why I was not able to solve this question. Like when I used to do the analysis, most of the time, actually, I will share one thing, that while I used to do the analysis, I used to keep the timer on. Like while analysis also, I used to resolve all those questions which I didn't do at the time of the exam, or I took more time, because in test series analysis, you can see the time also, like how much time you took for this question. So if I find I took 5 minutes or 4 minutes, I will resolve that question, and I will turn on the timer and try to do it within 2 minutes. I used to give this time limit. So most of the time, I used to solve many questions within that time limit, and I used to feel like, then why was I not able to solve in the original question? And I used to feel like, array, it's all about. So the pressure also matter. The way you nurture your brain while solving question in the actual test series matters. You cannot get panic after. And the one more strategy I got to know from the mentorship session, like Go Classes kept so many mentorship sessions for PGEE. I watched those. So they're also always suggesting that you first go through all the questions, and if you are able to solve it within 1 minute, or if you're quickly able to solve it, you're confident that you can solve it, you just solve it, or else you come back later and again solve that. So that's the strategy I kept following throughout the mocks, and also even in my PGEE. Actually, my PGEE, I went through the question so fast that within half an hour I completely traversed the question, and then I came back again, and then again I did like this a circle. I was going. I was not sticking to one question for more than 2 minutes or 3 minutes, because yeah, because that's the trap actually. Most of us get that. So that one thing I felt, it also helped me to solve more questions. Yeah.
Okay, okay, Shreya. Actually, Shreya, you mentioned that in the Go Classes PGW full length mock test, you got 30 to 50 marks. Sometimes you got 46, 45 marks. Let me tell you that last year in PGW 2025, 46, it was the cutoff. 46 marks I am talking about. 46 marks was the cutoff for MTech CS. So you can just get the idea. This year this year you got 62.75 marks in PGW 2026, and your rank is 36. Okay, I think in PGW 2025, with
Yeah.
62.75 marks, I think you would be all India rank 1. So
Yeah, yeah,
so that actually one more thing, that after the PGW 2025, many students, they sent us message that, sir, your aptitude was very easy. So in the PGW test series for 2025, this is the feedback we got, that, sir, your aptitude was very easy, the PGW aptitude is very hard, so please make it hard. Okay, so then of course we took that feedback, and we restructured our PGW test series. Now what we did,
yeah.
of course, according to that feedback, we made our aptitude harder for
Yeah.
2026. For PGW 2026 test series, we made aptitude harder. We basically completely restructured our 21 full length mock test. Okay, many new questions, many new aptitude questions, many old questions we removed. So basically complete restructure we did. And we were thinking that, okay, now we have made our test series, our PGW test series, up to the level of PGW 2025 exam. but
Yeah.
but after the PGW 2026 paper, students, they sent us message that, sir, your aptitude was harder, the PGW aptitude is easier. So
Yeah.
of course, these things, remember, these things vary. Okay, so sometimes, the aptitude will be easier, sometimes the aptitude will be harder, sometimes technical will be easier, technical will be harder. These things vary every year. Okay,
Yeah.
next year we will again restructure our PGW test series. What we will do, out of 21 mock test, half of them we will keep according to PGW 2025, and half of them we will keep according to PGW 2026. So that
Yeah.
restructuring also we will do. Okay.
Actually, I would also like to share this, like while going through the mocks of Go classes, like the questions were tough, but it was so amazing. And means it like the variety of questions. Am I audible?
Yes, 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 Shreya.
Yeah. So I was saying that while going through those questions during my analysis, I really felt that I was able to get so many different variation of a topic that I used to note it down. That okay, this is a different kind of question, and this question, like actually, I used to struggle a lot with work time question, work, man, time, rate, these questions. So I watched it, the cat playlist also I watched, and also the mocks I gave. So there were many variation of this question. So, and also I observed this that some questions were same from the previous mocks. So that also helped me to revise the answer that okay, I already analyzed question already. So now in this mock, I was able to do that quickly. So that also helped me in the that revision part. And the questions, like there was one mock in which the full questions was based on geometry. So I felt so nice that now I will able to get the geometry question. So this will help in my geometry part. So I can take this as a good advantage. So like that, the variety of Go classes question, it was very amazing. It really, and also the technical part, it really helped me. Like it like the you kept the graph questions, group theory questions, and also it was mostly based on the conceptual part, like what will be the order of the smallest non-abelian group, smallest non-cyclic group. So in the time of gate, I didn't memorize that thing. Actually, it was my fault. I was not I didn't memorize it very properly. I knew that, but I was not remembering it. But in the PGEE, I really focused on these small points, like what will be the cycle and why it is that. So yeah, these all things help me. This way, this test series helped me a lot to, restructure my study and revision part.
Okay. And Shreya, for our PGEE 2026 aspirants who enrolled in Go Classes PGEE test series or PGEE course plus test series, so for our PGEE students, we conducted mentorship sessions. Many mentorship sessions we conducted with Go Classes PGEE previous toppers. So we had Superswa, we had Hardik, we had Yash.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Mm.
basically, these toppers, you can see Hardik was All India rank 11 in PGW 2025, and Super Swa I think was All India rank 35 in PGW
35.
2025,
Yeah.
and Yes was All India rank 15 in PGW 2025. So with these PGW 2025 toppers, All India rank 11, All India rank 15, All India rank 35, we conducted many mentorship sessions. I think I think there were 10 to 15 total mentorship sessions were there in just, in just 2 months. We conducted
Yeah.
10 to 15 total mentorship sessions. So Shreya, how they were helpful to you? Were you joining them live or were you watching the recording, or were they helpful?
Actually, I joined one lecture live, and it was taken by Hardik Kothari sir. So there I also asked some few questions, and yeah, it really helped me. Like because this exam is very unpredictable. You don't have a proper PYQ, so you only have these people who already gave. You only have the support, or you only have their guidance. So I used to watch. Actually, I used to watch them like from the YouTube only. So yeah, I watched many sessions by Super Shwa sir and then Hardik Kothari sir, Yash sir. I watched those, and it really helped me to know how to attempt the mocks and how to do my revision and which thing, how should I focus on the aptitude, like because it was, though it was a 2 3 month gap in between, but still you have to make it, you have to structure it properly, because it cannot be like you're focusing on aptitude and you completely lost track of the technical part, because technical part is a something which if you keep it in your hands, it will really help you get your marks, because 50 questions are for technical. But yeah, that's true that in PGEE they used to give more focus on the aptitude thing. That's why people suggest that you do the aptitude part more, because in the gate preparation, the aptitude part we people don't used to do that much because it's only 10 questions. So yeah, I suggest that. So that's what I got to know from these sessions, that how you have to do the analysis of your mocks properly, and how you have to go through those aptitude part, and which all topics are the important topics. And also, I think Super Shua sir, there was one mentorship session taken by him. In that also he mentioned, he actually showed us the syllabus, like what all topics of each subject in technical you should go through. So in that he mentioned that in DBMS it's better you go with the indexing and the transaction part, because some questions they may ask. And I think because of that, I really did that indexing part. And yeah, that also helped me. So these mentorship sessions really guided me well, and I really followed their approach and how they set things to do. Yeah.
Thank you, Shreya. I will share this interview with all the three PGW mentors, Hardik, Superswa, and Yash. I will share, so they also will feel happy that those mentorship sessions were helpful and you secured all engineering 36. So, Shreya, I think we have covered everything about your GATE journey. Then we have covered everything about your PGW journey. And now, are you going to join IIIT Hyderabad?
Yeah, yeah, I will definitely like to join Triple IT Hyderabad. So yeah,
Okay, okay, Shreya. So thank you for joining us, Shreya. In this session, you have covered everything in a very detailed way. So thank you for sharing your complete preparation journey, your experience, your mistakes, and how you improved. So everything, I think in a very detailed way we have discussed, and it will be very helpful for the future PGW aspirants also. So congratulations again, and thank you for joining us.
thank you, sir. Yeah, thank you, sir, for calling. Yeah, it was a nice session. Yeah.
All the students who are watching this session, please like this session, and in the comments let's congratulate Shreya for her amazing achievement. Remember, with job, she was doing job, and this was her first attempt of gate CS, first attempt of PGEE, first serious attempt. Without preparation she attempted with final year also, but she secured only 32 marks in the final year because that was without preparation. So I can say with preparation it was the first attempt. The gate 2026 and PGW 2026, these were her first attempt of gate and PGW. Okay, so
Yeah,
yes.
I would like add this thing also. Like while I was preparing with my job, I was constantly thinking this, that I will not be able to do because I'm not able to give much time. I was seeing people, they completed the syllabus, they completed their quizzes, they all did all the subject, that subject wide test and all. I was not able to complete those subject wise tests because I didn't have much time left in my hand. So I was totally like, I don't know why, but I was getting very negative. So as I said, that Discord community also helped me a lot, and I was around with my friends also who said that no, you can do it. You just have to trust yourself and all. I really did that. So in though my gate didn't went well, so that really broke me, and I was really very demotivated. But then these mentorship session I watched, and they said that it's okay that you feel this way, because we have worked so hard, so it will definitely make you feel like demotivated and all. But this PGEE option, it was my last option actually. So if I don't do well in this, and if I keep myself again and again going through that loop of how why I didn't do good, I am not deserving and all kind of thing, then I think I will miss this PGEE chance also. So I somehow switched off my that mode, and I was constantly reminding myself every day morning that no, Shreya, you can do this. You can do this. Really, I used to do this every morning. I used to wake up and I used to say that no, Shreya, you can do this, and don't believe what your mind is saying. Just keep on doing. Just shut down all the noises. Focus on what you are doing, and that's how I was keeping myself motivated every day. Yeah.
That's really incredible, Shreya. I loved having conversation with you. Actually, your mindset did half the work. It is very clear. If anyone watches this interview, they can clearly see your mindset. Okay, that okay, the
Yeah.
gate exam did not go as expected, but let's not worry about those things. This is another opportunity. Let's grab it. And every day you were reminding, every day in the morning you were reminding yourself that okay, this is the next opportunity I have, let's not waste it, let's grab it with both our hands. So that's really incredible, Shreya. I actually many times I say that mindset does half the work, and that is really true
Mm.
in your case. Remember, there will be many students similar to Shreya, but it's just the difference of mindset. Let's assume there are two students whose gate exam did not go as expected, and both secured, let's assume, rank near Shreya. Okay, 33781. Okay, now one student like Shreya, she is thinking that okay, let's grab the next opportunity. Okay, let's not worry about the past. And another student, they will, they will waste 1 2 months, they will waste because they are in the past, they are stuck in the past, that okay, I deserved it. Okay, my exam did not go well, so they will, they will just keep themselves stuck in the past, and they will waste 1 or 2 months. So it's just a difference of mindset. And what I want to convey is, to all the future aspirants, I just want to convey that just keep your mind focused on the next opportunity. What happened happened, you can't change it. Okay, so just from today onwards, or I can say that from today onwards, you just focus on the next opportunity and you work for it. Okay. So thank you, Shreya, for sharing everything. I really loved having conversation with you. And I hope that all
Me
the
too.
viewers, they also loved this interview. In the chat also, Shreya, we have Sujal here. So in the chat, Bhavesh is also here. So I think Bhavesh and Arin, you are
Yeah, we
classmates.
are from same. Yeah, yeah, we are from same college, and we are classmates actually. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So in the live chat, Bhavesh is there, Bhavesh Joshi, and Sujal is also there. Okay. So
Yeah.
okay, Shreya, thank you.
Thank you, sir, for having me here.
So all the viewers, please share this interview with all the future PGW aspirants, and please like this session, and in the comments, let's congratulate Shreya. Thank you.
Thank you.